My name is Michael Bieber. I'm a professor in the Information Systems Department here at New Jersey Institute of Technology inside the College of Computing Sciences. My background is that I have an undergraduate degree in computer science and also finance from University of Pennsylvania, and worked for a couple years at IBM as a operating systems technical person, and also at the University of Pennsylvania in the MIS department, Management Information Systems Department, doing technical support, and at the same time then started my master's and PhD work. So I actually did this part-time, which a lot of our students are doing here. And I've been in NJIT for about 15 years now, since 1993. All professors do teaching, research, and service. Teaching, I like to do especially the introductory courses, both technically oriented and also in part the strategically oriented about the field of information systems. I especially like introducing people to the field and getting them excited about it, because I think the information systems field is a pretty exciting field. For research, I have been working on several things, in particular looking at an area called participatory learning, which is engaging students, involving them in all aspects of the problem life cycle. That would be in helping develop, let's say you have a homework problem or a semester project, actually having the students in the class design the problem, do the problem, and then grade the answers. So they will design the problem, give it to another group of students or an individual students who will do the problem. Then the original person will actually grade the problem. And what we find is that people really learn a lot more because they have to figure out what to ask as part of the problem, and to look at other people's answers, and especially incorporating technology into that process, which is how it ties into information systems. We do a lot in our department tying in information systems and technology and education. I've done a lot of research in the area of the World Wide Web, in particularly on how you automate the links on the web, and actually started in the field of hypermedia before the web was even developed back in the mid-'80s. And then as the web came about, moving that research into the web, moving that research into digital libraries, and taking that to actually integrate information systems, and especially library systems. And then I've done some work in systems analysis and design, especially coming up with an approach for requirements engineering on how you figure out which links you want inside an application, inside your web application. As far as service is concerned, I've seen all ends of the university, starting out, as I said before I started my graduate work, and actually working as a technical support person at a university. And since I've been obviously I was a student and a graduate student, now I'm a professor. And I've served as acting chair for our department, so I've seen the administrative end of the university. I've sat on all sorts of committees. Professors actually work somewhere between 50 and 70 hours a week, and a lot of that, besides teaching and doing research, is providing service for the organization, being involved in developing the undergraduate curriculum, the graduate curriculum, creating the PhD program, and other aspects are all part of service. I can also tell you a little bit about myself. I am a family man. I have 3 children, happily married. That takes time also from your week. I try to get outdoors, do some hiking in the summer. I've been working my way slowly up the Appalachian Trail. I've done about a third of it at this point, working with the Boy Scouts and other things like that as well. So you always have to find a little bit of time outside of work for other aspects of life.